So now with a LeBlanc next to it, there is CC to set up for the Skarner. Of course, the LeBlanc-Zoe matchup, heavily debated as to who actually wins that. I think with jungle intervention, LeBlanc can try to really punish in that direction. But early on, Zoe with her Q has pretty decent control over the minion waves, and her sleep is a pretty good way to dissuade Melitza from ever jumping. You get away from that. Then there's also the KaiSser to come in there, and the super long range of a Zoe too. It is very different.
The plates will go down. Razor's gonna get knocked up here. Skeen going in with the Impale. Pulls him back. There's the Attract Repel from Vander. Onslaught of Shadows used to get to safety. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, VTO and Melitza just trading, but VTO picks up a heal and should be fine for the moment.
Yeah, we saw a couple of important interactions there that may become very influential later on into the game. For the time being, though, Misfits are flying on in there.
There's no real way for Skeens to get away from this one. First blood to
commit to this. There's no TPs from Misfits. It's a 4 versus 2, but you're also diving into a rel, which is not the easiest thing in the world.
Lebrov's going to get the knock up there onto Vander. Vander tries to flash away. Razork and VTO coming in from the side, but the feathers flying. Crownshot gets his first kill. Kobe's going to have to flash away as well with the TP coming in for Vitality. Misfits do not want to take
be able to push out that top wave and then make that long trek down towards bot river.
Skeens' flash just came back off cooldown, but he's already caught in the Magnet Storm, and he's already down. Can't flash if you're dead. Lebrov next on the menu as the feathers pull back through VTO, but Misfits get the kill. They were looking for VTO. Jumps forward, just about survives. Was that a pot? Was that a triumph? I do not in these fights. Shigenda goes into a raged form, gets the wallop, has the Nav available. Vander no flash to go in, no Magnet Storm, but now he's going to dive forward. The paddle star onto Shigenda, does quite a lot of work. Flash forward, decimating smash, Nard back. Lebrov looking for the flank position himself. He's going to knock Razork back into the fight, and already here it's dead. And Kobe and VTO did not have an opportunity
in that play, so Vander just instantly got popped. The layering CC from Vitality was just a little bit too good, and that need against the Skarner as the Zoe here. Misfits going in.
Couldn't get close enough. The Attract Repel is going to land the stun. Onslaught of Shadows doing a huge amount of work. There's a Gnar into the wall. Suppression lands on to Vander, and he's dead. Razork trying to run off towards the top side, but Misfits are still advancing. Misfits are still pushing in. Lebrov misses the flash pulverize combo, but still they have caught out Hirit, and Vitality are winning out in these fights. They're winning out in the team fights, Ender.
It's a critical fight to win their Vitality looking to...
Feather Storm used. VTO didn't burn his flash, didn't burn his ignite. Crownshot will get the Rift Tower charge in here. The tower goes down. Lebrov trying to hex flash forward, but can't quite land it. Sleep's going to connect, though, and Razork forced away. Shigenda beating out Hirit once again in the side lane. This Scion can be very tanky, but right now he can't even win in the 1v1. He's going to get chased under the tower, but there's the onslaught of Unstoppable Onslaught. Shigenda has the flash to try and get away, but the Decimating Smash will not be enough. Onslaught of Shadows used in the end. As
Vander Razork playing Disruption into the backline because he is the player that will completely destroy Misfits come these 5v5s.
21 isn't here. He does have the TP to join the fight. Paddle Star goes wide. There's double turbo chem tanks on the side of Misfits. If they look for the engage, perhaps they can catch out Vitality before Vitality have a chance to answer. Hirit has the Predator now on the sign as well. TP coming in. Melitza's going to join the fray. Shigenda going in. Look for the Gnar, but the Magnet Storm's going to stop them. On the backline, VTO has been nailed up. The Feather Storm is Crownshot just about alive. Uses the Gale Force. Uses every tool at his disposal to get out. VTO's dead. Vander's dead. And perhaps Misfits' hopes of making playoffs have gone to the grave with them. Vitality pushing mid.
Misfits threw everything they could at Crownshot. Misfits have yet to find an angle that works for them come these team fights, but they have a
fight for them though. If they can get this corralled fight where all of Vitality are in one spot, they have to step into darkness, but if they can find the engage.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Melitza's in the fog of war from the top side, Lebrov down underneath, and I'm not sure they're going to scout this one out.
Crownshot has no summons, but Vander's already caught and suppressed. It's all on Kobe and VTO to do what they can. Razork going in with the Onslaught of Shadows. Crownshot locked up, but there's just no follow-up, there's just no damage, and Hirit on the backline will be taken out. Vitality are going to ace Misfits, and I'm sorry, but the bunnies are dead.
Vitality show up. It's a bee's knees kind of day. Taking that fight flawlessly. 5 kills for none. Crownshot, 3 items, absolutely tearing. Vitality now with a massive advantage. 10,000 gold here, sieging down on these inner turrets. And Misfits, they have pretty much one direction they can go. It is in.
Strong, looking for perhaps an engage in this bottom side, but what can you do? Vander has the Magnet Storm, Vander has the flash. Are you going to go in?
Look at the cannon minions just beating down on this turret. VTO can't step forward. He's concerned about himself, so he can't actually use his range to clear away those waves. Both inhibitor towers fall in mid and bot at the same time. Misfits still don't think they can fight. They're going to sack their inhibitors, hope that Vitality can't end the game. and gain access to all the gold, the minions flooding into their base, but it is looking so dire for the Misfits.
Just have to look back at what we said after draft. Misfits got everything they wanted here, and with 4 cannons and a Batman and 5 members of Vitality, Misfits are on their last legs. One Nexus tower stands between them and being eliminated, and the root comes out. Melissa dives in, Crown Shot goes legendary, and the Womboist of combos manages to kill Crown Shot. Kobe has to survive, but he's suppressed, pulled back into the meat grinder that is Vitality. Kobe is dead, Misfits are dead, and Vitality have killed off any hopes the Rabbits had of making playoffs. Say thank you to Vitality, SK and Fnatic, because they have secured you your spot in the final 6.
The final weekend of the
now no way.
For Schalke.
Okay.
It's mid lane Nocturne.
Is it actually mid lane?
So this is a combination. Karthus Nocturne is a combo that's being played a lot over in the LPL, and it's actually a combination that me and Betty, when we duoed,
does not have the flash. Yes, he can Hex Flash, but his ability to flash pulverize or Hex Flash pulverize and go in. Here comes the paranoia. It's perfect. Ender, you predicted it. The Requiem and Schalke's dreams perhaps are coming.
In that situation, Torre had to play so much deeper in the lane. He was effectively slow things down, allow this Cloud Drake to go to the hands of Schalke. They don't need to overforce, given their situation.
Just a while ago, he should really be doing this here once again instead of being
really bad
in
for
the
Excel.
pit. As you say, Gilius already got the Leandri's Anguish. Here comes Cries. They're looking for Gilius. The hook only lands onto limit. He pops the Unbreakable Wind. Curtain's Call on the top side of the fight as Cries is already down to half HP. That Rift Herald still doing work here for Schalke. And the Stride Breaker in allows Broken Blade to kill off Cries. And I'm really not sure why XL have decided once again to push forward for this fight. Torre going in, putting the box down. Abbedagge is going to use the Soul Shroud. Here comes the unstoppable onslaught. Abbedagge flashes away. The tower being dived the entire time. Immortal Shield Bow is the pick here on the Aphelios. As you said, expect some Grievous Wounds sometime out of Schalke here. An Executioner's Calling here, an Oblivion Orb there, you know, just to get that little bit of extra damage on the AD carry. And with the Infernal Dragon coming up in 8 seconds, you can see XL already starting to set up around it. There's a TP for Cries if he wants to join this. Dan, there's quite a lot of damage there to limit with the Infected Cleaver. Abbedagge has a flank position. There's a ward. Paranoia, Cannon the Requiem, Praetor, whatever gods you do, XL, because immediately they are just deleted off the map. Gilius sings a song and their souls are sent to Valhalla. Dan killed off in the end. It's triples for Schalke. And in the end, XL can do nothing in that fight.
That combination is just disgusting. Oh my word, like they had no setup whatsoever other than that Cries was not there to tank in the front line. They saw Patrick, they killed Patrick, and now they have this big beefy raid boss left in their sights.
I mean, in the end, they're getting the dragon while this happens. They're looking to kill off Cries, maybe have his death timer at a different position to the rest of XL. Cries goes down. Schalke currently 6
here up against Broken Blade. I don't know if he wins this one. There's 2 items to 1.
Dan is on his way. Dan is on his way, and Cries has the Frostfire Gauntlet for the slows. Dan working his way down here as well with the Sadism popped for the extra movement speed. Cries flashing forward. Broken Blade pops the Cannon Barrage down. Broken Blade, you have to feel, will be sacrificed here. XL find a pick and their first kill of this playoff match in the bottom lane.
XL, I hope that XL had vision or knew that with Gilius's Karthus, that champion's so insane and taking those objectives. And you look at the top river, just control war.
We saw Dan and Cries trying to shadow each other for a little while, hoping that Broken Blade perhaps overextended. Without that flash, maybe they could have found another pick. And across
in a team comp, someone like an All-Star is looking for a flank maneuver, get onto the enemy backline. That is not Limit's role.
Oh, here we go.
Fight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Limit's looking for the flank. TP.
Watch Patrick.
Into the dark. No, that's Patrick. Pops a stopwatch. Maybe he's been able to delay this enough. I didn't see if the Requiem's gone off. Now it comes out and Limit still takes the kill. And Schalke delayed it. We might give up the Baron, but we're not going to give up the soul for now. Infernal Dragon should be taken by them, as Schalke with a 5,000 gold lead are stepping ever closer to their playoffs berth.
The winner of this game is guaranteed playoffs.
With his team, he's got that Cannon Barrage. That's all he needs to join a fight. XL, where do you go? What are your options? What are your choices? You got to do something, it feels, otherwise you're just going to keep bleeding out. You're going to lose these fights.
All of XL's tanks have just decided to build as much armor as they possibly can, and with good reason, but there's still a Karthus you have to deal with, and that's not the guy you want to target at the start of the fight. XL are trying to rack their brains, figure out a way to fight But the way to fight for them is not forward. The way to fight for them is to figure out a scenario in which Patrick
And Neon just walks away.
It does nothing. Now it's an ulti blown here. Schalke will knock out the inner turret. The entire time that Schalke have been pressing forward, they've also just been raiding the entire jungle. Abadagi goes in!
Paranoia, paranoia, everyone's coming to get you as Abadagi goes in. There's the wreck, boom! Doesn't need to be a Felios.
So thankfully, Excel were able to take the first Drake uncontest, were able to work their way into that second Infernal Drake for themselves.
Way back, tick, 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 as you say, entering the clock on Excel's playoff hopes might be ticking down.
Abadagi just 15 seconds away from having his paranoia to get into this fight. Schalke, they're not going to go down without a fight. They're split pushing and they're in the pit.
Excel on the Baron, but there's only 8,000 HP left on it. Neon's trying to do what he can. Broken Blade might be able to finish the game before Excel can even get back on into the base. All Schalke have to do is delay the pause, delay the backs, because Broken Blade is pushing in. They're TP going in with the paranoia. Excel, you got to get back now. You got to get out of there. Can they get the recalls off? Lemon gets close enough, and he stops Cries from backing away. Now Excel are trying to TP back. Neon has killed off Patrick. The shutdown for Chocolat. The TP in. The Baron buff won't be enough, and Schalke have made it to playoffs.
Schalke, what an unreal
Yes,
What?
Kiana. Okay.
Wait, Cadril.
So wait, is that Kiana? Wait, it has to be Kiana jungle, right?
Oh wait, no, are the swaps actually coming through?
Swaps
Okay, okay, I'm gonna update you. KaiSser is playing what?
He's in his comfort zone. Humanoid loves Aphelios. And Elioya loves Kiana as the hook comes onto Humanoid. Looks like Sandro's coming in. I'm doing the play-by-play. Jessica jumps in. Exhaust onto Jessica, flashes away. TP comes in.
Keep it going,
Oh, keep it going. Fear from KaiSser. No flash on Jessica. Does he get the first blood? Promiscue wants to turn onto it, but KaiSser looks like we find the hook comes out from Carsey. Lands onto Promiscue. Promiscue didn't flash away. Doesn't get the 1-for-1, but that's a double kill for the Nocturne. Now he just needs to press in a mode, and Magic Felix might die. He didn't get spotted by the ward.
But
There's a Predator. Where's
Here we go.
Emote.
He's leaping in.
Oh, it's
Emote
a
not coming out, but Magic Felix, he's just beating on him. Malphite going in, he's hungry for blood. Magic Felix tries to turn it back, but Elioya is going to grab the kill.
Almost 1.5k ahead.
X-Flash
behind.
Carsey locked up. They're going all in for this. He's going to try to pull Humanoid out to safety. Humanoid now pulling back. He can turn. Can try to find the snare. Good sidestep, but Armut's on the way bottom. But it's Zanzara going for the interrupt. Elioya's level 6, though. Keep your eyes on the ultimate where he's going to go. Humanoid flashing out to safety. Maybe he's going to be in it, but no. White Knight moves in. White Knight's going to grab one. Carsey's going to get a second. Jessica's got the reset, but no, a massive stun. Jessica going to get taken down mid-air. Armut not even level 6, and they're just eating him alive. They're finishing it off. Zanzara's here. The taxes, the IRS has been evaded.
But we'll have to keep our eyes on how this progresses. White Knight's trading quite aggressively here. Zanzara's behind him. Doesn't have Predator though.
Off here. Cass gonna come in. Well played there, but Zanzara still chasing. That's the Chilling Smite coming in. KaiSser gonna try to turn back and get the kill onto White Knight. Zanzara waiting on the ultimate though. Doesn't feel like he needs to use it quite yet. Ultimate comes in. Too little, too late. That's a shutdown for White Knight. 3-0.
No clue.
That's fun. All right, Elioya doing pretty good though, all things considered. But falling very quickly, very behind in CS. He is gonna try to dash through, dash out to safety, but still in all, looking a little bit better than the original thing.
Because why you got a caster curse?
Top side.
Yeah, KaiSser just tried to solo Herald, so yeah. White Knight stopped him, but Flash, okay.
In. No room for taxes.
But
He's just getting absolutely deleted. Humanoid's gonna move back! The turn, the burn, the emo might not be there, but the Malphite certainly is. Armut now making it out to safety, but Jessica, he's fishing for the reset. There's a TP now coming in, the Nocturne in the midst of everything. Jessica, there's no way he makes it out of this one, but they're gonna turn away, and now it's KaiSser on the chase. He's coming back. He doesn't want to pay his taxes, and he will let it be known. Elioya taking down Jessica in the meantime.
Bruh.
Is he baiting? I don't think that was baiting. There you go, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, dead. Magic Felix gonna grab that one.
Nice try.
Okay, he's at 6.3.
He's cashing out dinners on KaiSser, I think. Wait, Hex Flash. Zanzara taxes the clock.
Oh, he's taking him down, pulls him right back under tower, but Carsey hasn't been aggroed. He will still drop there. The hook goes in,
Yep.
but not gonna mean a lot.
Zanzara checked his watch and it said Taxer says, oh, KaiSer's going in, flash away from White Knight. Elioya's around. Yeah, doesn't manage to get the fear. Elioya was around, but White Knight's pretty tanky. Flash he takes Malphite going in.
Oh, the instant steal. Gonna want to finish the job.
Later. Ultimate. No flash from Promiscue.
Remember, this guy's 7-0 on this champion.
Okay, he's alive. TP's coming in from White Knight though.
Looking for the body slam.
Has the ult.
No flash.
Is he gonna go for it? No, he's not. So KaiSer's running up towards the top side. Yeah. I mean, I want to analyze this game, Dracos, but I feel like wherever Humanoid and Jessica is, the whole team just collapses and fights.
Okay.
So
that's good. That's analysis. That's something to look forward to.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, trying to dive top side here. Herald's still up, so he could go for Herald, but I think fighting's probably a better idea. I like fighting.
True. And I think this is it's such a weird game because for Mad, this is kind of the victory lap, right? They've basically locked third. They're pretty much all set. They're feeling good about how their split ended, and they're going to have fun in this final one. And I respect the coaching staff for giving them this game. It's a good time. For Astralis, this was kind of the last hope to get some more reps on the stage. As for KaiSser, man, this guy can run it in 2 different roles.
He just... No, you can't do him like that.
I love you, KaiSser. I'm sorry.
Yeah, KaiSser does space check there, does get taken down. I thought I saw a Sterax icon hover over KaiSer's face there. I thought he bought Sterax for a second, but no, he didn't. But yeah, all the fighting's on top side. Humanoid's
very strong.
Not quite 200 years there. I think it's more 20. Does get his cool stack though, so yeah.
Oh, but here we go.
Elio's here.
No emo, but the ult
now
is
you
ready.
have to flash in a straight line. Just ult. Oh. Yes.
Knock up.
No
follow up.
counterplay.
Shut down. That's what you love to see.
No counterplay. Just fight each other. So looks like the first tower will go to Mad Lions though. Humanoid is 20 CS up. He did have a cull. This got 450.
Our boy in the jungle here for Mad Lions.
Slash mid.
Slash mid in this game. And that's kind of why this point is a bit deflated, but we made the graphics, so I'm going to use the damn thing. Elyoya. And how much work he did for Mad. Dang it. Okay, I'm just capture cursing him. Goodbye, Elyoya.
Farewell.
Oh! Rookie of the split!
There it is!
What did I say?
Oh,
Rookie of the split! Turn and burn! Free fire and coming in. KaiSser with the flash forward, the play, the nocturne, the follow-up. Mad Lions, how do they do it? How do they find the fight there?
One does not simply catch Elyoya. The whole squad's here. Yeah. Oh, wait, Zanzara taxes!
Zanzara, the taxes. KaiSser making it out. He's paid enough.
So slow. Run! Okay, he's out. But you're completely right. I mean, Elyoya has been being a bit more serious here. Elyoya has been the driving force behind Mad Lions in second as well. So Elyoya, I mean, we credited Mad Lions as an early game team. Elyoya was a huge driving force behind that. I think they have had a bit of problems transitioning their mid-game leads to late game, getting caught out a lot individually. After the world's performance that he had, Zanzara might make someone pay taxes again here.
Sneaky. Oh, they know where he is. He's right next to the wall. That's definitely not where you want to be against the Silas, who has your ult stolen. And
Definitely has something to work on this game, though, I have to say. 60 CS down.
Yep, and ooh, Humanoid not quite going to connect on that all, but the follow-up is there. The hook is going to land in. KaiSser, that was clean. Promiscu, though. Maybe the Nocturne now coming in, but he's going into White Knight. He still does a ton of damage with the flash, the body slam. He's moving backwards. Nocturne with the fear is going forward. White Knight is going to be in trouble. That's the route now going in. The Malphite follow-up is there. KaiSser going to get made back to safety. Oh, but not enough to shut down. Magic Felix now on the hunt, going through. Humanoid going to be in trouble. Humanoid going to get dropped.
Is he, though?
Yes.
Okay, he is. Okay, well, 25 kills. 25 Magi stack Malphite. Come on. Do it for us. That would be lit. KaiSser getting caught out again.
He's going to get rooted up. Follow-up CZ is there. That's a 1-2 punch. He's trying to make it back, but Zanzara going to take him out. And it's insane to me that the gold is still so close in this game. But
oh, later. Yep, the gold is close, but one person's paid taxes.
That's true.
Humanoid. There's no counter but now there is. Oh no, the Malphite's fully peed. Don't do it to him.
Shut down! He didn't even get a chance to push his R button. That's the most important button next to T. Humanoid now backing off, trying to get the heal up. A good stun, a good follow-up. Promiscu, he's still going in. He's still ready. They finish the job, and in comes KaiSser from downtown, but he's instantly going to
tilt-proof. Tilt-proof. Oh, KaiSser might get caught again.
Oh, the pullback. KaiSser going to be in trouble. The sting has been felt. The ulti is now coming in, and KaiSser is going to get one shot. White Knight on the midst of everybody. That is a massive ult, but Elyoya, he's trying to turn it. And there's the Malphite ult. And there's the Nocturne ult. The follow-up is there. There's ults left and right. It's an ult bonanza. KaiSser now going to get shut down here, though, as Jessica's trying to finish the job. Moves in with the Gale Force, gets the job done. Now he has the jump reset. He can leap in, but he has to be careful. Humanoid is going to do a lot of damage, but he can't 2v1. He's not strong enough yet. The knockback is there. The kills are coming in, and you love to see it. Astralis
by a Kiana ult, and now he still has to run away from a full AP Gragas who could flash him and one-shot him. Then gets barreled, and eventually does join the fight. If you're doing well on any carry, it basically represents how much damage you're doing in fights. As KaiSser gets
keep your point. Keep your point going. Keep your point going.
Yeah, keep your point going.
KaiSser's fine.
The fact that it's similar to Auto Amne, right? Where you have the lowest jungle proximity in the league, but you're still winning your lane.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me. Maybe lane diff is not jungle diff.
That's, you know what? It's distinctly possible.
Maybe lane diff is lane diff.
Channel in here, Hex Flash from Promiscu. Astralis, this is a 25-minute Baron that looks to be uncontested as Nocturne's going to take the 80 store and try to get some work done, but in goes the stolen Malphite ult! Oh no, now Armlet's going to be in trouble. They're going to kill him before he gets a chance to do anything, but he goes golden. Maybe he tries to push R here, but doesn't have it, so he can't. And a bot tier 2 will be traded for a Baron.
Reminds me of... Oh,
Zanzara hook. They have the stun.
Does tap damage?
I don't think so.
KaiSser gets pulled in again.
You know who has damage? Jessica has damage.
KaiSser, I would hate to be KaiSser's team. It's either a Nautilus hook or a Skarner ult. But like I was going to say, Silas, you know what reminds me of? You know the first Pokemon movie when they clone the Pokemon and stuff like this?
Yeah.
Silas reminds me of that when he takes someone's ult and just looks you in the face. It's like, you have what I have, but I have what you have.
Yeah, and unlike Pokemon, we're not like, the power of friendship will carry us through.
No,
It's
that
like,
Malphite will just one-tap tell everyone.
That's not how numbers work, it turns out. The power of friendship ain't really worth much in League of Legends. It's just a math problem, and Malphite's numbers are...
It's a math gap.
Math gap. Promise Q. A little bit caught out there, Elyoya. All things considered, given how many...
the negatives, it's 0%.
Oh, here we go.
Can he press the button? You don't have QSS.
Waiting on it, pulling him back. The Silas ready to come over the wall. Why not ready to finish the job? He's going to try to dash out to safety, but he's just been locked up. There's too much CC. There's nowhere for him to go.
He tried to go for the switcheroo, but it didn't work because, yeah, Skarner ult. And, yeah.
Astralis
Baron.
are still pushing.
They're going to go for the inhib here. Mid inhib's already down, but Armut has flash and ult. He has 2 items. How much damage is he going to do? I don't think he's going to do any.
Inhibitor line being broken. Mad Lion's not in much of a position to contest. And a reminder, if for some reason you are just joining us, this game doesn't mean anything, and Mad Lions are playing 5 off roll. That's why we're not freaking out. Oh, but that's worth freaking out about. White Knight goes wide, but he still manages a humanoid. Oh, but that's the Arbut. Arbut comes in, but it's just not enough damage. Arbut did absolutely nothing in that exchange. Astralis, they're just going to finish the game in style. And let me tell you, whatever else you have, Magifelix, he just does them better. Elyoya wants to go in, but the exhaust is there. There's nothing left. It was a forward fun game, and well, Astralis looks like they had all of it as the TP comes in, and yeah, we're gonna close it out like that.
That was 46 kills. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, neutral objectives
Volatile. Mid lane matchup with LeBlanc, such a feast or famine kind of champion. This is a big opportunity for Blue, but also that opportunity is a double-edged sword. It could cost him dearly.
Now the Aatrox ban actually in the early game because he does have the red buff for longer because obviously Jankos started blue, thinks that's blue buff for longer. We see a gank in top. Wunder has the flash. Looks like he got the slow though.
Flash, the knockback now coming in. Wonder's going to be in trouble. Big damage going through. Wonder just going to get dunked down. Big kill for Gen X. Yanko's coming in though. TP on the top side. Caps gets a kill here, it'll be massive, but those are 2 very tanky members. Caps actually doesn't do that much damage. He's going to snap back, though. The form is just going to be enough. Jankos can now start to run away. The extra movement speed from the passive, making sure he can just barely make it out to safety. He's running for the hills. Tinks wants to finish the job. It's a clean flash, a close play, but Caps walking away with just an assist has to feel pretty good. Jankos wants to extend this.
Look at Mickey though. Mickey's on the way up. He has the flash if he wants to try and find the engage, but it looks like it's just too far out of range. Jankos will get the double crack. Now it's just pure 1v1 as Tinks is invading some Raptors here. Caps is around with the ult, so Tinks could get caught here, but Blue is around.
Fate sealed is going to catch him out from over the wall. Tinks, though, now just going to go in, just chasing, knows that Caps isn't that big of a threat. The sleep now coming in, that's going to be one sleepy pony. He's going to pop it, but Jankos is going to grab the kill. Caps can now retreat with the Q out, but he doesn't have the space, or does he? The Ignite ticking down, they're going to finish the job. The kill goes over to Blue, and that's good news for SK.
He's scared of him there, so knowing Caps had ult, he could get caught out, but Jezu has no flash. Mickey can flash in.
Going in, starting the play. Jankos already on the way in. No ult for Jankos, but he doesn't even need it. Jankos on a killing spree. All this he's on Leona, he certainly has the potential to do so. Mid lane matchup, Cap's going to try to look for something here as Mickey comes in with the Hex Flash. Blue,
Mickey no flash though.
Very easy for Blue to just absolutely dictate the pace of this lane. Here comes Treat. That's the play that we're talking about. The stun goes in. Caps tries to interrupt it with the form. He's going to snap back and try to make it out to safety. Jankos on the way in, though. He does so much damage. That's going to be the 2-man sleep going in. Blue trying to split the team up. Caps ultimate going in. Caps tries to finish them. Fate sealed in the mid lane. Jankos on a rampage. He's going to go for
triple?
one more.
Looks like he's found the right one. Blue tries to joke him out, but Jankos picks up the triples. Making sure he's safe in this matchup. Again, went mid, pushed out with him, and now he's going to the Drake. That means Caps can help him, and it's almost like they're holding hands this whole
mid lane. And while Blue was comfortable earlier on in the lane phase, that is certainly no longer the case. That said, Caps needs to be careful here. Third proc of the Q will not take him out to safety, and neither will the ultimate, so it looks like he will fall down here.
He has the flash though, if he wants to flash away, does manage to get away, but Jankos with the Predator is running super fast. Tinks does have the boost, he has the E, can he escape?
Flash in, ulti comes down. Jankos is going to get one-tapped here. He has the Zhonya's, he's going to go in, he's in the midst of the entire team, however. Mundo comes over the wall, Jankos, will this be the 1,000th death? The 1,000th death for Jankos, it is at the hands of Blue that Jankos is cut down. There's a fight happening, and Wonder is going to be able to walk this one off, but there you have it, folks. Jada, because he's going to need to go into best of 5s against some of the best mids Europe has to offer. He cannot afford to slouch here. But Gen X might be the one who's in trouble. Sleep now going to come in, Wonder tanking the tower, just basically infinitely, but Gen X is going to turn it back.
That's a 1-for-1. Jankos' Zhonya's was on cooldown and Wonder dropped
it on the top side. So while the tower dive does go awry, it is a 1-for-1. And if Wonder breaks the tower here, still positive for G2 overall. That said, immediately, Mickey wants to kick things off. The follow-up, the immediate snare, the chain CC is fabulous, but Blue still manages to make it out to safety. He's a madman. The LeBlanc just too mobile. They can't lock him down. SK back him up with a TP, and Blue's
going to this mid-tier 1 as well, but Caps could get caught out here.
Instant lockup. The ulti now going to come through. He's going to try to finish the job before it even kicks out. Dashing back with the soul inbound. He can snap back to the previous form. He's going to do so now. The team is is there to back him up, and Caps will make it out of that one. Costs Wonder's TP, but G2 want to keep this play going. Mickey is coming, Reckless is coming. They got 5 members on the bottom side. Treats buying time for the rest of his team to escape, but Wonder will grab the kill, and this tower is now set to fall.
He's too tanky. Wonder just runs through the tower, tanks it all with his ultimate after TPing into the fight, and now G2 will get bot tower on top of that. So Caps just played so well in that fight, using his ultimate to cancel Treats' ultimate. And it looks like they went from top to mid to bot, and G2 have picked up all too scared. So Blue will base, run into bot. Let's just cover our lane states. Yes, Blue's a lot more safe than Jezu. You can catch bot wave, I'll catch mid wave. Everyone's happy. And it's Tinks and Blue were kind of split. Tinks was taking 1v1s with Caps. Blue was pushing out waves and trying to hover to one side when Tinks on the other. There was a bit of mismatch as Jankos gets caught, pops the stopwatch. Tinks might go for this though.
Sleep, Tinks is now going over, wants to finish the job. Caps now pulling back, but he's going to be in trouble. Tinks wants to finish it. The dash away from Caps, the third Q now ready to go. Caps going to try to move his way out. Mickey ready with the stun, coming over the wall as well. Just wants to buy space for his mid laner to escape, but it's Reckless.
1v1.
In the darkness, waiting. He can move forward, he can finish the job, but Jezu dashes back to safety. Reckless, the heal, the flash coming out. Is Reckless going to follow? No flash of his own, no Gale Force available. Will not chase. The double daggers don't quite finish the job, and out is Blue, who's in trouble. Where can he go? The Mundo. Oh, it's just not possible.
He's just gonna run it
There's
out.
no room to escape. He's just waiting. He'll just kill the clone and the LeBlanc. The dash out, Blue again making it out of these scenarios, but he can get nothing back. But no, Wonder is unconcerned. He's gonna tank 2, 3, 4, 5 tower shots before he's forced to back away.
SK get a kill and they get out, but what do they lose for it? They're gonna lose bot waves, they're gonna lose mid tier 2, KaiSser summoners, so they do get a kill, but in the end they end up losing out on the map. Genax didn't have the TP, he's moving down here now though. Reckless has no flash, but he has the ultimate. KaiSser doesn't have the ultimate join, but it looks like they won this fight.
Stun, Reckless.
TP, that's Blue.
No, ultimate is available. He's going to pull back. Treats moves in, but a clean sidestep comes in from Reckless. Eyes on Caps where he's going to go. That's going to be the ultimate. He hits 3. That is big damage from the Yone, but there's no follow-up. Jankos prancing his way in. That is the Predator. Here comes Bambi, baby, chasing him down. Going to grab one. Jankos still stepping forward. G2 ready to take another fight in mid lane, but the Yone in the mid lane for Caps looking very powerful. And Tinks has to be careful here. He's just going to get collapsed on, looking for that third Q. It is very telegraphed, but Leona is not fast enough to outstep it. But that's big. Reckless caught off into the side. That's what we talked about. Blue finding his clutch moment.
TP coming in from Genax though.
Maybe, that's Fade unsealed, but the ult whiffs. They can't find it. That's the sleep going in. Caps is going to have to proc this, but LeBlanc is still coming in. The snare going down. Blue going out over the wall. Caps with the follow-up. He's going to try to go in. Caps manages to finish the job, but the rest of SK, they're looking to take the fight. Caps forced to snap back. Maybe he can peel for Jankos. Buys a bit more time. Wonder he's tanky, but he doesn't do enough damage to turn this fight. Jankos is going to go down. 1001. The kill's going, or the death's going over to Jankos as Caps, desperate to turn this, just keeps pulling back, but the chase now coming in. Jezu ready to go. The Gale Force, the ultimate, ready and available if he needs him. The fist stack going. Caps flashing out to safety. He will manage to live, but that is a big fight for SK.
Dracos, you said in draft, Blue's been a bit quiet, but there he finds a pick. He takes down Reckless, gets the shutdown, and from there the TP comes in, and SK with the numbers advantage chase on G2. They manage to pick up 3 members, force Caps' flash. They get bot tower as well. They're dropping bot waves and they're dropping mid waves, but they stop the third dragon coming in for G2. That'll stop Soul Point, as I think Wonder almost stole it there. Fighting to stay in this game.
And LeBlanc is getting stronger. Of course, the final battle, Rogue vs. Fnatic, is next game. Important to note, if you are a Fnatic fan, you want SK to win this game. They lock your team in 4th, and Blue is now getting locked down and locked out here in the exchange. SK keeping the fight going. Wonder now has to run for the health, has to be careful. The KaiSser damage, the Leona E is still going to connect. The ulti from Treats, he wants more. He wants to die, but Wonder still alive. That's going to be the shutdown. Jankos goes golden. 2 members sleepy. Mickey wants to buy space. He's going to move in. It's a perfectly timed ult. It's 3 members locked up. Caps here to finish the job. Caps ready to go back. The Spirit unleashed in the midst of the entire team. The snap back to finish it. Now it's simply Genax next on the list. Going to be forced to walk away from this one. He has a lot of armor, but Yone does split damage. He can't afford to take that fight.
Wunder bought so much time in that fight. It looked like G2 overextended in this dive, but Wunder just tanked them for so long. Jezu had to invest his ult to get into the backline, and then Mickey, Caps, Reckless showed up. They turned the fight. They pick up the kills. They eventually get this top tier 2. I'm not sure if they'll get more. Blue is up in 4 seconds, but Genax is getting dove.
Caps can pull back as well. They're pulling away. Tank's trying to pull Caps away, but he just uses the E to come back. Genax knocked down. That's going to be big. And Kadril, you heard it from Vetty on the desk. G2.
This Nash is falling quite quickly.
You group for a sleep right here. If Mickey finds an engage, it's going to be disastrous. Jankos just instantly flashing over the wall and smiting that one. Caps ready to go in. Is going to pull back. That's 2 members locked up, taking his time. Mickey now going to back away. Big Scion Q, but not a lot coming for it. Is forced to ult back out to safety, but Wonder's on the chase.
Yeah, looks like he wants to chase him down, and this is such a good macro play from G2. They have mid tier 2, they have top tier 2. They push them into tier 3s at the same time, on mid, on top, then they turn and burn towards the Baron, because SK don't have any vision, but the sleep comes out. Wunder is a bit too far to help.
But look at mid wave, this is the big deal. They bought so much time. They have 2 members at half health. SK cannot afford to contest this mid wave, and Caps just wants to keep the pressure on. G2 SK don't have any room to breathe. They can't even sit back in their own base and rest comfortably at this point in the game. It's 27 minutes in, and G2 are ready to end. If SK misstep, this game is over.
Yeah, time is SK's worst enemy here. They were chunked out. They had to run to base. They've already lost mid inhib. G2 are going to hit onto this top inhib. Caps has the ultimate still. Jankos doesn't. SK need to find some kind of engage. If they drop 2 inhibitors, G2 can just group bot. So you can see Blue trying to find something. Janax is charging the Q though. Does miss. Things on the side.
Thanks. Looking for the flank. It's a big ulti. Maybe, just maybe he can turn, but Reckless is still alive. Reckless is still untouched. Caps now going into the midst of the entire team. He finds the ult. Oh, it's just a wash. There's no room. They don't have the damage. They don't have the money. They don't have the members. They have nothing left. G2 taking everything from SK in this game. Blue will get one back, but it is too little. It is too late. And here in the 2021 spring season, G2 have locked first place. SK Gaming forced down into 5th and 6th in a final victory lap here for G2. They have fun in the final moments, but it'll be G2 first place in the LEC.
Yeah, we thought that the whole game would be as they're diving on the fountain. Jankos does pick up another death. He was 6-0-0, finishes 8-6 in the end, but what a standout performance from G2. We expected Reckless the one to be dove on by this SK comp. That is
or the jungle
a Nocturne top for Bwipo. So we've got a Cho'Gath AD carry, we've got a Lucian mid, we've got a Nocturne top. Okay. Let's break down these comps here quickly, Dracos. Fnatic,
he does come in.
Yeah, Trimby's forced to flash away. Good play from Hylissang, playing really, really aggressive, and that's Fnatic's bot lane in a nutshell. The most 2v2 kills in the whole split. He sidesteps the Q and hits the hook.
On the way in, Hansama now going to be in trouble, waiting on the body slam. The silence there, Selfmade goes wide, but it might not matter.
Oh,
no, the cast goes wide. Oh, it's a travesty. Oh, Fnatic fans, avert your eyes. Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
The wave that's bouncing, and Bwipo catches mid, so they don't lose too much in farm. They don't lose too much in tempo. Hylissang going in again.
Mono coming in, Inspired's on the way, and Hylissang needs to back up. That's the knock-up, that's the follow-up. They're going to take him down. Guardian proc, not enough. It's going from bad to worse for Fnatic.
As the game progresses, Cho'Gath will scale, Nara will start pushing. Niski has no flash though, but Selfmade's around.
Phase rush now, proc. Selfmade can try to turn this one back, but it's heating lower and lower. The Senna sniping him from downtown. Hansama going to find that one. Larson now on the chase. Selfmade needs to make his way out of there. Larson has the ultimate, but Hylissang is there to save. Instantly, Bwipo comes in. He looks for the punish. He's going to grab one. He shifts his attention over. Has to be careful. Spellshield comes out. It denies the ultimate. Hook connects. Fnatic, can they turn this to body slam? Larson, he's getting burned down lower and lower. Odoamne on the way, and he's moving. He's going to grab at least one. The rest of Fnatic, they will be able
over there. So does manage to save Selfmade, but Hylissang has no flash here. Does get hit by the root. He's going to get knocked up as well, Dracos.
Follow-up. Cho'Gath can follow up with some burst damage as well, but that's Upset over the wall. Maybe they can get something done here, but what else can he actually commit? Upset now in the middle of the entire team. This is not the fight that you can afford to take. He's trying to style, but now it's Trimby who's styling on him. Where's the Devour going to come in? One big Cho'Gath ult, that's all we're waiting on. Trimby doesn't have it, and that means they are going to be taking him down. He overextends. Selfmade again comes in at the last possible
looks like Fnatic want to take any fight possible, but the fights aren't working out in their favor. Trimby has no flash, but there's a TP behind.
Trimby not quite that tanky yet. Niski now moving in. The rest of the team can't collapse. Upset ultimate is not quite available. Has no way to follow this up. Hansama coming in. The heal. Hylissang flashing forward. Hylissang going to grab another. And Hilly is a man on a mission. That's 100% kill participation already at this point in the game. Larson's here. TP's coming in. They need to finish the job. Upset can find the snare, but they have to be careful here. If they burn too many cooldowns, they could get caught out. Niski dash forward. Hansama just barely able to make it out. Eyes on Larson, though. He may be the one who has been caught out. Odoamne coming in. That's the Meganar. Odoamne coming in. That's the Meganar. 3 into the wall. Fnatic don't see it coming, but Odoamne digging graves for the Fnatic faithful.
He's actually able to do much. Odoamne just pushes him away. Selfmade still hasn't found too much. He's 2-2-1 on this Gragas, but he is a level down. Doesn't have enough AP in the bank to make it sufficient enough for these ADs to dive in and have enough follow-up damage. We'll have to see how the game progresses, but this Cho'Gath Senna's definitely been working. He's on a ward. He has the flash, though. Inspired's here.
Inspired dash in, flash out. Spell shield, dash forward with the Stride Breaker. Inspired just moves in with the Gale Force and takes the kill.
Yeah. They're going to lose top tower. They're almost 4,500 gold down. They might be 5,000 gold down after this tower falls. And it's been almost 4 or 5 years since Fnatic have not finished top 4. And if they don't win this game, they're going to finish 5th place.
The lower bracket, but maybe they can turn it big. Shutdown could come in for Odoamne, but the flash plus the Stride Breaker takes him out to safety, but still the damage is there. Odoamne will go down. Mininar so squishy. Selfmade grabs the shutdown, and now Inspired potentially overstaying. But no, it's Niski. The dash out. His reaction speed just fast enough, but not nearly enough life to survive Inspired. That's the collateral damage. Bwipo potentially next on the list. He's waiting. Inspired wants that cooldown back. He wants to dash over the wall. Larson collapsing. There is no way out of this for Fnatic. It would take a miracle for them to turn this play. They have to play perfectly, but they don't have what it takes. Still, Selfmade wants to turn it, but he's just getting run down. That's the double for Inspired. You are eliminated. Odoamne leaping in. Now the hook comes out. Maybe Fnatic can turn this. They have the snare for the follow-up. Selfmade coming in as well. Odoamne, rare misstep, misses out on the ability. will be able to use the Starbreaker back into safety, but now it's Fnatic who've been caught under the tower. The two-man knockup is clutch. Upset maybe can look to turn it, but too many members have been split. The hook lands. They're going to now try to fire back. Odoamne locked up, but everyone is taking the tower flawlessly. Upset can get nothing done. It is one kill traded back as Inspired drops. That is a shutdown, but otherwise it is tragic. Is I looked at the Senna and I looked at the Aphelios and I said, that's only a 300 gold disparity. Senna's not farming, folks. It's the Cho'Gath that's farming. He's also 300 gold of his opponent. Hylissang down 2k to both of them. This is...
Take it down this wave. We'll take a few tower shots for it, but that's going to be 3 outer towers taken down for Rogue. The Cloud Dragon picked up.
It is really their last option to come back in the game, which is desperation kills, finding shutdowns, finding trades, finding single-man advantages, or finding a way to get the hell away from Odoamne, because he's just too beefy, but the sidestep is there. Selfmade buying a little bit more space, throws back the cast, but pulls it back in. Oh, that is not the alley-oop that he wanted, delivering himself up to the members of Rogue, and it's Nisqy running for the hills, but
it's pushing in top. It's looking really, really dire here for Fnatic as this mid tower falls almost a 10,000 gold lead for only one with no flash, but Fnatic might try to sneak Nash here. The Lantern's good. Nisqy needs to dash over this wall though.
Desperation, but Upset starts to shred through this. I mean, this is the only play left, but it doesn't look like Rogue see it coming. They see Whippo on the side lane. I think that's enough.
Odoamne smells something though. He's TPing in. The pings are coming onto Nash.
Coming in.
The TPs are raining in.
This is going to be it. This is the moment. Fnatic betting everything on one final play, but here comes the Shockwave. Here comes the ultimate coming in from the Nocturne. Hylissang makes it out of the wall. It's lower. It's lower. They go in, but Selfmade manages to get it. Fnatic now on the retreat. Upset's fully stacked. 20 shurikens. 20 shurikens. Maybe he can turn this, but he doesn't have the room to maneuver. Upset now has to run for the hills. They've taken the Baron, but they've given up every single member to do so. It is Whippo and Upset left standing. Upset trying desperately to make it out of this one, but the collateral damage, the triple kill win in a 10k deficit is EDG, former world champions like, well, FPX in the LPL. We'll see if Fnatic can do it today, but for now it's Hylissang getting popped on the side lane. Rogue now pushing in. It's Fnatic with one Baron, but no position to use it, and maybe, just maybe, Fnatic look to contest.
Oh, Whippo's going in.
Wants to get it started. Cass now knocking him back. That's Trimby locked into the tower. That's going to be big, but Nisqy does manage to live. Whippo manages to take down another one. That is 2 big shutdowns into the back pocket of Nisqy. That's massive.
Yeah, that's a huge engage from Fnatic. I think Inspired and Hansford is too far away, so the 4v3 goes in favor of Fnatic, and 2 kills go onto Nisqy. That's exactly where you want the resources to go. This Lucian has been out of the game because he's fallen behind, but these 2 kills definitely help him get back in it. With those shutdowns, he gets the Essence Reaver, he picks up the Longsword. He needs more items than this when it gets to the late stages of the game, but those 2 kills are definitely crucial to get Nisqy back in his game. As we see the Baron buff on Whippo is pushing in mid. Looks like he'll be able to get mid tier 1 as well, so Fnatic get 2 shutdowns, and Whippo will be able to get this mid tower. And Fnatic have 3 outer towers now. We saw they didn't have any towers, but now they have 3.
And that's big.
Bot, but the problem is no one has TP on the side of Rogue, so catching bot is dangerous against a Nocturne. Inspires won't be wanting him though.
Forward. Decent damage from Whippo, but not nearly enough. That's it. Now Selfmade with the follow-up. Maybe they can turn it. Whippo still alive. Now Hansama has to run. Selfmade pushing forward. Odoamne looking for the collapse. Can he just get the kill back? Good damage comes in for the Gragas, and that's the shutdown. That is big. 2 for 2 is a good deal for Fnatic.
Do end up losing 2 members. Fnatic get another tower for this. Looks like Nisqy will get the mid tier 2. The Lantern will probably come in just to make sure he's safe. If Hylissang's hovering in the bush, maybe Nisqy can push in the way.
With the chrono break after the remake happens. So if you see a bit of a fumble here, that's the fight kicking off, and that's why we had to talk about it in advance, because that's the shockwave going in, but still, Hansama gonna be in trouble. Whippo manages to survive. Selfmade throwing the casket in the midst of everyone. It's Upset uncontested on the side of the wall. He's got so many shuriken stacked, but it's not enough. Rogue still able to find it. The double kill comes in for Trimby. Rogue finds the fight.
That might be game, Dracos. There's 4 members of Rogue alive versus the 2 carries of Fnatic. Nisqy and Upset, the new additions to Fnatic in the spring 2021 season. Can they defend? There's a bot wave coming in. Looks like Rogue's gonna push into this mid inhibitor. Odoamne jumping forwards, trying to zone away Nisqy. This is the only 280 threats that Fnatic have. 30 seconds on the rest of the members. Looks like Rogue might just play for the mid inhib and the bot inhib. Play it safe. Looks like they have Infernal Soul. Is that a mistake? I'm not sure if that's a mistake. They might not have it anyway. Regardless of that, looks like they're going for the end. Inspired taking onto the bot nib. Still 15 seconds in. Odoamne goes in.
Back. Odoamne potentially overcommitting, but they have too many members. The creep wave is what they need to focus, but they can't get into range. Nisqy getting pulled back in the midst of everyone. Inspired flashing forward. He's going to one-shot him. Upset locked up. The slow now coming in. Hylissang trying to save the day. The pullback though. Rogue. The creep wave's there. Maybe though, just maybe.
Whippo's up with the ult as well, so Rogue have to run. Whippo has a TP as well. They might chase this. Hylissang's running forwards. He pops the ult.
Ulti. Waiting. Biding his time. Looks a miracle. Odoamne dashing over. 3k getting lower. Instead, they're focusing on Odoamne. There's no room for them to take the Baron. The Baron's now gone. Selfmade just going to get run down. The Mininar chasing through. If Mega comes in, it might...
Making the same mistake again. You're not going to catch us out anymore, Rogue say. We're going to stay grouped up. They have the Orianna Ball. They have the Senna roots. They have the Cho'Gath Qs to zone away Fnatic with these short-range champions. Whippo has the ult. He has to fight.
Good guns for Upset. Maybe, just maybe he can turn this to 1. Keep your eyes on the Aphelios assault. How much damage is it going to do? Not really much of anything. Hylissang Throwing the hook out as well, but it's the 1-for-1.
1-for-1, but the waves are crashing on the next tower. There's only one tower alive, and they're 2 imps down. The waves coming in top, so Fnatic have to clear out these waves and get back to top. It's a 4v4. They're buffing the mid waves to make it even harder for Fnatic. So Fnatic, they have to find something. They're clearing these waves out. If they lose 3 inhibitors, I think that could be game.
Hylissang just almost entirely one-shot. Larson taking 60% of his HP with a single QW. Rest of the team now backing off. Odoamne moving in, and he's got Mango ready to go. Selfmade though going in. He wants to be the fight turner. He wants to be the difference maker, but the shockwave from Larson. The instant punish, the follow-up with the wallow up on the backside. Upset, there's no room left for him to maneuver. Inspired still alive. Odoamne still alive. The double kill comes in for the Graves, and the game will go in the favor of Rogue. Fnatic and the tiebreakers will be denied the top 4. Schalke will take 4th seed. Fnatic will be locked down to the lower bracket, and Rogue will take the game.
Dracos, we said it at the start of the game, 2016